Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russie from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. I hope you like me profile thumbnail. Had it ages. Uh, we like to have a bit of a laugh on here, don't we? Hop, hop, bang. Thanks for liking and subscribing and sharing the videos. Right, what's been going on? Well, you know that Shaka Stevenson? Right. I mean, what is he with Ward? Ward manages him. He's unbeaten. Fantastic fighter. He's coming out saying that Crawford will beat Canelo at 168 £8. Now, I think it should be £160 myself, but I don't think he can get to that, can he? So it's going to be, 168 if they fight, but I can't really see that happening. I mean, why would a welterweight want to jump up to £168? Look what happened when we had a welterweight jumping up to 160. We all saw what Golovkin did to Kell Brook, don't we? Smashed side of his eye socket in and half smashed the other one in. And Errol Spence ended up finishing that off, didn't he? So I don't see it happening. We have weight divisions for a reason. It's desperate people doing desperate things, trying to get in the mix. But I suppose it's gone on like that for years, hasn't it? We all remember Donne Lalonde fighting Ray Leonard, don't we? They had two weigh-ins for that fight, didn't they? So they could get two belts on line. So they do what they want, these people, don't they? They do what they want, but is it a good fight? I'd watch it, but I think it's a mismatch. I think Canelo will mow him down. Skills do pay the bills, but no, when there's a guy there that's been knocking Kovalev out at 175, and then he's undisputed at 168. He's fighting a guy from 147. That's a 21-pound jump. Going to be interesting. But if Crawford beats Canelo at 168, he is the Roy Jones of the 90s. He'll be Superman if he does that, won't he? Superman. That's how I look at it. He will be Superman. But hey ho. So I see old Chris Ben. He's wanting Chris Eubank Senior to be mates with Junior and all this. Yeah, they're all just wanting to get fight of it like now. They don't really care about him or what's going on in his family at the moment because it's a bit all over the place in at Eubank's family. He's lost his son, hasn't he? And he's in and out of relationships and looks like he's always struggling to get a few quid. And he's got Crusher Ben on his case. Look, deal with your business at 147 and then 154 and then move up and fight Eubank. That's how you should do it. People keep making these fantasy matchups all the time. What we're going to have next, Sonny Edwards against Lawrence Okoli, once and for all. Two worlds collide or something. There's weight divisions for a reason, like I keep telling you. See, Holyfield's saying that Usyk can pull it off against Fury. Let's get him in ring first, Holyfield, before we start jumping on this and jumping on. Let's get him in ring. Because all we've heard for years and years and years that Fury's going to do this and do that and Usyk. They're not having main fights, are they? Big Fraser saying he's going to beat Wardley now. Big Fraser. No. He's saying Wardley's a great troll, one of the best. And when I get in there, I'm going to literally seek and destroy. Well, you didn't do that against the White Rhino, did you? It's Big Freeze. You froze, didn't you, on the night, Big Freeze? Big Freeze froze against the White Rhino. I couldn't do out with the White Rhino. Couldn't do out. So why would you do anything with Wardley? All right. That's how I look at it. Go learn your craft, Big Freeze. You're not ready for Wardley. Go and learn your craft and come back when you're 34, because you're 33 next. Come back in 18 months when you're 34, and you might have learned your craft then. Serves you right for staying up there all day on free gratis at the EIS, milking it to death. All right, this isn't it. £500 a week, car on lease, food vouchers at Asda, free student games flat, free travel, free medical. Pop, pop, bang. It's all right, that, isn't it? Free petrol job lot. When it's times to go tip pros, everybody's dragging their arse, aren't they? Nobody wants to tip pro, do they? And I can understand why now. Does anybody even know who Big Freeze is with that bronze? Or what's the other one? Pat McCormack and Ben Whittaker. Does anybody even know who this lot are? I'll tell you what they are, this lot. They're forgotten men, aren't they, of boxing, I reckon. Does anybody know who these Olympians are after the Joshua Olympics? Because the man in the street don't know who these people are. You know, I'm fed up of people hanging out the back of these people. You know, these people have had it off up that EAS, but they stayed too long on free gratis. It's no good complaining now. You're in pros. Get stuck in. Big Freeze needs to fight Wardley next if he wants to have a shot at the title, but he's not ready for that. Why are they trying to rush him? Take your time. Take your time, lad. Plenty of time. No rush. No rush whatsoever. I see Katie Taylor's going on about that rematch with Chantel Cameron. I definitely feel like I'm a lot better now and stronger. Why is it everybody says that after a loss? And another thing as well that cheeses me off about boxing. They all say, no, I'll never get beat. I'll never get beat. I'm going to knock him out. When they get beat, they say, I'm glad that happened. It's a blessing in disguise. Setbacks paved the way for comebacks. Even Ali and Mike Tyson and Lennox got beat. Listen, nobody wants to get beat whatsoever. Nobody. If you get beat, don't you? You take it on chin, you go again. When a 2-year-old falls down in McDonald's while you're waiting for your burger, he gets up, doesn't he? 22-year-old falls up and starts whining. Help me, mum. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, isn't it? But that's just my opinion on it. So who wants to see Charlo against Benavidez? Oh, it's scraping barrel, aren't we now? It's Charlo. People messing with weight divisions and stuff. David Benavidez, I feel like my brother beating Charlo is going to be the biggest upset in boxing. Oh, it is what it is, isn't it? Just because they're his brother, don't mean say it's going to be as good as you. That's how I look at it. So, no, I don't think his brother beats Charlo at all. That's how I look at it. Riga's program, I'm going to stop Devin Haney. He's not that good. God. Devin Haney's not that good. He's probably knocking on door for pound. So that's about it anyway, really. Andy from Scotland, hope you well. Sorry I missed your call last night, mate. Bad as a dog, still am, mate. Rough as a badger. But we will bounce back this week. Okie dokie. That's about it. Go on, booyaka! Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Anybody who wants to come on Zoom, email me, porkycorner@mail.com. Only email me if you've got knackers. Don't arrange a Zoom with me and then mess me about. All right? Because you can't grow a pair. All right? We do a wimp clause for debuts now. We'll let you go behind camera. But if you're having a bad hair day like me, pop, pop, bang. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Big shout out to my mate Mark in Stoke. You know, lad. You know. Booyaka.